Hey everybody, it's Big Ben's Movie Show. Welcome back to another week. This week is a special week because it features the return of the kid movie correspondent, my daughter Cassie. And here she is. So this week, Cassie, because we're doing Zootopia, you brought your puppy Maple. So the puppy's name is Maple. Let's get a quick look at Maple. How you doing, Maple?
I'm okay.
Maple, look up here. Look up here. Look up here.
I'm okay. I'm okay, guys.
So, okay. So,
right.
Cassie, how did you get Maple? Where'd you get Maple from?
Well, from a dog's tummy.
So we looked at Zootopia. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the trailer for that, and then we'll talk about the movie.
Zootopia, a gleaming city where animals of all breeds, predator and prey alike, live together in peace and harmony.
Hi, I'm Judy, your new neighbor.
Yeah? Well, we're loud.
Don't expect us to apologize for it.
ZPD's first rabbit officer, Judy Hopps.
You ready to make the world a better place?
Bad news in this city gripped by fear.
What can you tell us about the animals that went savage? Are we safe?
This is priority one. Hopps, parking duty.
Sir, I'm not just some token bunny.
You strike out, you resign.
Deal. Hello? I'm here to ask you some questions about a case.
Then they should have gotten a real cop to solve it.
You are under arrest.
For what? Hurting your feelings?
You are a key witness.
No, he is.
Hey, I need you to run a plate.
All right, I know a guy. You need something done, he's on it.
They're all sloths? We are in a really big hurry.
I am on
It?
break.
I have 36 hours left. We can only solve it together.
It's not about how badly you want something. It's about what you are capable of.
I am a real cop.
Never let them see that they get to you. You bunnies. So emotional.
No! Do not let go!
I'm gonna let go!
What?
We may be evolved, but deep down, we are still animals.
Quit it! You're gonna start a howl!
No! You are naked.
For sure, we're a naturalist club.
All the way down. Life's a little bit messy. We all make mistakes. No matter what type of animal you are, change starts with you.
We gotta go.
Whose car is it?
The most feared crime boss, Mr. Big. Dog.
Is that Mr. Big?
Stop talking.
Awesome.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has to.
So that was Zootopia. So this is a big one for Disney because this actually came out this last weekend. This is the biggest opening weekend a Disney animated movie has ever had. Opened with $73 million. So it's already a huge, big success. Definitely some sequels coming. Cassie, what did you think of Zootopia?
I thought it was very funny, actually.
Okay, so what was your favorite part?
The sloth.
The sloths of the DMV?
Yeah, they're like, ha, 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 ha.
Yes, they laughed very slowly, and there's actually a whole other trailer where you can just see the sloth scene. My favorite part of the sloth scene was actually when one of them is told a joke, and like Cassie is trying to imitate over here, the realization that something funny has happened and the attempt to laugh all happens in slow motion, so that you get one of these. And that's honestly, that was one of the best parts of the whole movie. It doesn't seem like that now when I'm doing it to you, but trust me, it's very, very funny stuff. There's lots of other great stuff too in it. Every single vocal talent you hear in the movie is a fairly big name star too. So that's kind of fun. You get to spot the stars a little bit. And the main stars, Jennifer Goodwin and Jason Bateman, did an amazing job. So Cass, did you want to say something else?
She's really breathing fast. I don't know why.
Apparently the puppy is breathing very, very fast. So so this is we got to meet Maple, and Cassie got to do another movie review for you. Cass, would you tell other little kids to go see this movie?
Yes. And bring your puppy with if you can.
You probably can't. Don't bring your puppy. I don't think the theaters, like, unless it's a service dog. If it's a service dog, you can do that. But
yeah.
Other than that, maybe wait for video if you're going to do that. But I would encourage people to see it in the theater. This is one of those great ones. Every now and then those kid movies come along that are just as much fun for the parents as they are for the kids. This is one of those. So
yeah, if a children has a service dog, bring them.
Yeah, there you go. So definitely go to the movie. Definitely take your kids. Even the people behind me didn't even have kids, so everybody's seeing this one. But have fun with it. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, my grown-up host, Miss Alma, will be here, and we're going to talk about the grown-up movies for the week. So, Cass, Cass, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Okay?
Okay, I think this is a tongue.
Okay, all done with the kids portion of the show. On to the grown-up movies and my grown-up host, Miss Alma. Miss Alma, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you, Ben?
Good.
Good to see you.
So you're another stand-up comedy comic that we've had here in town. We've had a couple on the show already.
Yes.
But of course, you are on a whole other level.
Yes, I am. I've been been in the game for about 5 years here in Chico, and I just did a double show at the Blue Room, Apollo at the Blue Room, and that was my own production, and
nice.
I put it together, and we did pretty good. Some people got paid, I got paid, and everybody's happy.
Always nice when you get paid.
It's always nice when you get paid. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And ready to do more things. So I'm excited to be here. Yes, this is a great opportunity.
Awesome.
Great opportunity for me, and I love the exposure. So I can't wait to
cool.
take these movies.
Well, let's get right into it. The first movie that we saw two movies. We saw Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and we also saw London Has Fallen. We're going to go ahead and start with Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, often called WTF, also is the other two name. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for that, and we'll get to talking.
Are you okay, man?
I gotta pee.
We're still 5 mics. Media asset must be dumping out.
No, I'm just getting my pants on.
The network needs reporters on the ground in Afghanistan.
And you folks are all the unmarried, childless personnel in this bureau. Kim, are you going to be joining in?
The travel or the crime? How many people do you need?
Shut up, pussy.
She says, welcome to Afghanistan.
Listen to me now.
This is where the foreign reporters live.
And if you want me,
Welcome to the funhouse.
Oh my God, it's so nice to have another woman in the house. In Afghanistan, you're a serious piece of ass. In New York, you're like 6, 7. Here, you're a 9, borderline 10.
What are you here, like a 15?
Hello. Yeah.
Huh.
Miss Baker, this is an extreme environment.
Grenade, down!
I've seen people with actual experience make bad decisions here.
You should let me interview you.
But I do not know you. How can we get to know each other?
Yes, kid, excellent.
It's bananas. Here, I don't think I can do this.
We are all here for a reason. So what's your reason?
I just wanted out of my job. I wanted out of my mildly depressive boyfriend.
What are we doing, Kim?
Just wanted to blow everything up.
That's the most American white lady story I've ever heard.
Look, either we go big or we go home.
I need a story. I need to get something on the air.
It's too dangerous.
Don't you think that would be great, that kind of exposure?
Pretty good for you, too.
He's back in the car!
those assholes trying to shoot us.
Hoorah, Baker. You got some.
Last night, what happened?
The usual. Kabul happened.
Today, Kabul's first licensed female driver, Gulbahar Yousefi, hits the road in the front. That sucks. That sucks for women.
1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me.
Okay, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. This is a story about reporter Kim Baker and her time in the Middle East, specifically Afghanistan and Kabul. This was an interesting movie for me. I went into this thinking that I was seeing a pure comedy, but it ended up being more of a dramedy. There was tons and tons of great funny stuff. You saw quite a bit of it in the trailer. There's even more in the movie. There's a lot of funny stuff, but there's also a lot of heart. There's a lot of, it's a movie about a war. So you're seeing a lot of dead bodies. You're seeing a lot of people getting hurt, and there's real stuff going on. And while I wasn't ready for that, I appreciated it. I liked it. I really liked this movie, but at the same time, I don't think I loved this movie. It's not a movie that I'm going to watch a million times. It's not a movie that I'm going to buy when it comes out. It's a good movie. I like it. This is a Netflix movie. This is perfect for, it's a Saturday night, you're sitting on your couch, Netflix and chill, watch Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. That's what this is for. Now, Miss Alma, I don't believe you saw the movie.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
But know of it.
Know of it. So in terms of Tina Fey, how are you a fan of Tina Fey?
I'm not a Tina Fey fan.
Interesting.
She was okay on Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
But I'm not a big Tina Fey
Baby
fan.
Mama? Did you see Baby Mama?
No.
Her and Amy Poehler? I'm going to say this. If you see one Tina Fey movie out that she's had, no, not that you've seen them all, see Baby Mama. That's her crowning achievement at this point.
Okay.
So she's done Date Night, she's done this, she did Sisters with Amy Poehler just in December. So she's done a bunch of different things out there, but Baby Mama with her and Amy Poehler, where she wants to have a baby and Amy Poehler is her surrogate, that's probably the funniest and some of the best stuff they've done.
Out of all the trailers that I've seen on her, I have seen that one.
That one's really funny. That's a really great one.
I'm the military. This movie right here, the WTF is what I was calling it, because it's a true story.
Yeah.
And then it's based on the military. I have military situation in my family with my brother and everything. So I'm not watching too many military stories these days because I get a little caught up, get a little choked up, I get a little angry. And so I want to enjoy the movie instead of being mad at the movie. And I like true stories. And then I want to watch the movie instead of cry through the movie. And I think the realness of the movie would have took over, and I wouldn't have found the funny in it, because that happens to me.
I can almost guarantee then that the ending would have had you pretty messed up, because a soldier that we meet at the beginning, we then meet later at the end, and he is now without legs.
See, that would have messed me up.
And it's now he's overcome it. Prosthetics are much better than they ever have been. So he's able to walk around. He's got full mobility, but at the same time,
you hate to see a person go from that to that.
And it's especially when he was a person that was so full of life. You know, he often would go out on patrol and not even load his gun because he didn't want to shoot anybody, and he didn't want to, he had his sidearm if he needed to, but for the most part, he didn't want to kill people.
And he ended up.
And he ends up, and actually he got punished for saying that to a reporter. And they put him on the front line and he got his legs blown off.
Don't want to see that.
Yeah. So it's, there's comedy and the tragedy, and it's all mixed into one. And that's kind of life.
It is. That's why I draw my humor from a lot of the tragedies that I've had in life, but don't like to see it all the time.
No,
it can take its toll on me. I'm a little sensitive.
Absolutely. Okay, so that was Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Like I said, catch it on Netflix if you get a chance. The second movie we saw, and this is actually a sequel, is London Has Fallen, the sequel to the 2013 movie Olympus Has Fallen. Again, we're seeing Gerard Butler, we're seeing Aaron Eckhart and Morgan Freeman in all their little great roles. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer, and we'll get to discussing this one.
Hell of a presidential race, sir.
Every day the same damn joke. What the hell they make you out of?
Bourbon and poor choices.
With security at unprecedented levels, this isn't just a gathering of the world's most powerful leaders, it is the most protected event on Earth.
Welcome to London, Mr. President.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Bugs the hell out of me.
Get down! An attack has decimated the British capital.
5 of the world's leaders are now dead.
Stay with me. We'll get you out of here.
The American president is unaccounted for.
To our friends in the West.
Bakawe.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
What do you want?
Your president.
That's not going to happen.
Then every death from this moment forward will be on your head.
We have to find Lakawe before he finds the president.
We're going to kill him slowly and broadcast it live.
Yeah, well, you should have brought more men.
I will not be executed as propaganda. You don't let them take me. If it comes to it, I want you to kill me. That's an order.
London is just the first stop. Just imagine every major city descending into chaos. Your president dies tonight.
To those who threaten our freedom, America will rise up.
All right, here we go.
And make no mistake, we will find you. And we will destroy you.
Mike, we're getting you out. Go, go, go! Rooftop, 3 o'clock! Brace right back.
Oh my God.
Oof, intense
Yes.
stuff.
Oh my goodness.
So this movie, obviously, a continuation from The Olympus Has Fallen, where the White House is taken down and Gerard Butler has to get in there and save Aaron Eckhart. Of course, in this one, as you just saw, the entire city of London gets taken out, including a lot of world leaders. In fact, the only major Western world leader left alive is the President of the United States, and he's paired at the hip with Gerard Butler and has to save him through the entire city of London. And again, we have The Room with all the smart people being led by Morgan Freeman, where they're trying to help on that end. Miss Alma, what'd you think of this one?
Action-packed, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really did. I like an action-packed movie, and it was, once the action started, it kept going.
Yeah.
It was a little slow starting out, but it built on a premise, and as it built up, it got better and better and better, and I enjoyed it. What was amazing to me was when they showed everybody the Chinese president on the bridge, Japanese president on the bridge,
French president in the boat,
French in the boat, in the water, and I was
all
just
one
like,
at a time,
the
like
way they were
being
taking
dead,
them out,
being dead, being
yes.
dead, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, how did they do that on the bridge? And they blew them up in the middle, and I was
there was so they had previously planted bombs of some kind
Yes.
On London Bridge, on Westminster Abbey, and a bunch of other places. That was the one that really freaked me out. How did they know the Italian prime minister would be on top of the tower?
Yes,
when it looked
with
like
the
he had snuck away with his lady friend, and they're on top of the tower, and he killed him, and I was like, whatever,
Okay,
and I just rolled
that
along
one-
with it. But as I saw it, I was like, wait.
no, how did that one happen?
He didn't tell anybody he was going up there. He's
just him
sneaking
and that
away.
girl.
He's sneaking away with his girl just to get a little, because he's the Italian prime minister, and that's what they do. And then he
Yeah,
runs
and
up.
so
and
all of a sudden he was just gone.
And the terrorists are like, oh, we knew he'd sneak some girl up there, and so we put bombs in advance, knowing that you know how Italian prime ministers are.
well.
That was ridiculous. But yeah,
And they had to take her out too. Oh my God.
the formula for these movies
It's a good movie.
is done and has been done forever. It's Die Hard. These movies are Die Hard on a blank. The first one was Die Hard at the White House. This one is Die Hard in London. And so it's in each movie it's, there's a mole, there's a team of bad guys, and there's one man. One man!
To conquer them all.
Conquer them all. And
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
He's wrong.
And he does it. And all throughout, and as he kills all the bad guys, he's got little clips and one-liners. You mentioned earlier the one where the president comes to help him. He'd been hiding in a supply closet.
Yeah.
And when the president comes to help him, he goes, "Oh, I've been waiting for you to come out of the closet." And they both go,
It was funny. The theater that I was in, everybody was
Everybody
laughing.
giggled a little bit. It's
was
a
good
giggle
laughter.
and then a groan
Yeah.
because you're like, ha ha ha, oh. That's,
Yeah, it was sad.
It's so bad and cliche, but at the same time, that's what it is. That's what we all bought tickets for.
And then the mother-in-law, when they were sitting there, and he said, "Can we have a moment?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah," and she got comfortable. And then she's like, "Oh," like it dawned on her, like he wanted to talk to her.
And of course,
I was
he's
like,
got a stupid
okay.
mother-in-law because that's typical American stuff. My mother-in-law's dumb.
And there she is.
So the formula is there, but at the same time, it works. These are movies that would fit just as well in 1988 or 1990 than as they do here, but they just have better effects. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it.
Actually, a woman commented on Angela Bassett's comment that she made when he made her the
godmother.
The godmother, and she said, "Well, I'm just a beautiful, gorgeous black." And
I
all
loved that.
There was a woman sitting behind me, repeated what she said, and then she said, "Really? Did she really say that?" And I'm like, "It's a part of the script." What the hell? You got a beautiful, black, gorgeous woman sitting in front of you in the theater. It's just dark in here. You can't see me right now, but wait till they turn the lights up. I'm real cute.
Yeah,
And
no,
so,
that was
you know,
such a great line.
I had to go for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a good line. I like that.
What was it? I'm a beautiful, black, powerful woman who's got her stuff together.
Yes, gorgeous woman that has her stuff together.
Yeah, it was such a great little line.
And I was like, oh, okay. I felt empowered when she said it. I did, and I thought, ooh,
it was cute. And then, of course, sadly, she passes moments later.
But that was sad.
And then
I didn't like that.
the exchange at that point is some really cheesy. It's like, you got to stay alive for your baby.
Yeah.
You know, it was some real.
That's
so
things.
cheesy you could have spread it on a cracker.
Yeah,
that's some real.
That was the comedy part.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, I liked it.
Movie.
Go see it in the theater.
Yes.
This is a movie that's for the theater.
It is.
Yeah.
You will have a good time. You would enjoy the movie a lot. I
yeah.
did.
All right. So that's the movies for this week. We're all done with those. Now we move on to Suck Not Suck. All right, here we go. Number 1, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, that guy, has up until recently been agreed to direct and star in a movie based on Sandman, which is a really popular comic book and graphic novel by Neil Gaiman. He has now decided to back out. They changed writers on him, and he didn't like the new writer, so he's out. He is skipping the whole project. So is Joseph Gordon-Levitt leaving the movie? Does that mean it's going to suck?
I think so. I like him. He's a good guy. He's a good actor.
He's a good actor, really good guy, and does really good stuff within the industry. His website, Hit Record, is a really cool thing where he gets a lot of different artists to all collaborate on new ideas. And it's kind of an amazing thing where you can go on there and just submit your work and say, hey, I need help. I'm doing this. And then you watch the community on the website step up and they start helping you with the project. And get it all the way there, because I mean it takes a village to make a movie or a music video or any of these things, and that's what his site does. So he's an amazing force in the industry, and him leaving your movie probably means it's going to suck.
It's going to suck. I like him. I like him.
He's classy,
Yeah,
and if someone who's classy doesn't want to do your movie,
then you got a problem.
Your movie's going to suck. So all right, next one, number 2, 21 Jump Street and the Men in Black franchises are going to come together and make one movie with both of them in it. So there you go. 21 Jump Street, Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, merging in with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Possibly, we don't know who's actually going to be in it yet.
I liked the Men in Black.
Yeah.
I did. I liked Men in Black when it came out. It was. I found the funniness in it.
Oh,
I wasn't crazy about them cockroaches, but other than that.
Now, have you seen the sequels, 2 and 3?
I haven't seen 2 and 3. No, because that's a bit much.
You probably saved yourself then, because they definitely dropped in quality.
One. I thought one was enough, and then didn't like the previews
for the
other two. So
yeah,
didn't
no,
like
you're
those.
right on that.
And 21 Jump Street. I just like Channing Tatum.
So the merger of the two, is that going to suck or not suck?
That's going to suck. That's going to be too much. That's going to be too much testosterone going on in that movie.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to pull off merging. Everybody wants to do this now because Marvel's doing it with the Avengers. They're merging their universes. Universal's trying to do it with the old monster
And have
movies.
you seen Tommy Lee Jones lately?
He's been a funny looking guy for like 30 years.
Yeah, but he's old and tired looking now, and
his face looks like a jigsaw puzzle, and it always has. I'm pretty sure he was born ugly.
Yeah,
but anyway, yeah. Let's. So probably going to suck on that, but yeah.
That's
all right, number 3, Venom. The Venom movie is back on track at Sony. Venom is, of course, a spin-off character from the Spider-Man franchise that Sony used to have. Okay. Okay. All right, number 3, the Venom movie is back on track at Sony. Venom, of course, is a villain from the Spider-Man franchise. Spider-Man now being done by Marvel, but Sony still owns the rights to Venom, so they're going to make a Venom movie. That's Venom there. You can kind of see him there. He's kind of an anti-hero. He's like Spider-Man, but he also eats people.
I don't like that. Okay. It's bad enough the damn spider bit you. Now you got something going throwing venom at you. It's gonna bite you, sting you, and kill you too. I don't want something that's gonna.
Okay.
And the teeth in that thing is ugly.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, and it opens up and he gets this gigantic jaw and just eats people.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't want the venom to bite my.
As a giant comic book nerd, I have to see every single comic book movie that's ever made. So I'm going to say not suck because hopefully he doesn't. But yeah, there's a possibility this is going to suck.
That's going to suck.
They gave away Spider-Man for a reason. I mean, that's, they realized they weren't good at Spider-Man. They gave it away. Give the rest of it away too.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man was good when they merged the two together. Now they're taking the main character out of it, and then you just got Venom.
Yeah, no,
without
they're wanting to do a bunch of movies just about the villains.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I like the cartoons better.
All right, number 4, Tom Hiddleston, speaking of Marvel movies, it's Loki from the Marvel movies, has said that he is open to doing a James Bond movie. He's realizes they're going to be casting a new James Bond, and while a lot of people are asking for Idris Elba, he's putting himself out there. I'm going to say I think he'd be a good Bond. What do you think?
Not strong enough.
Not strong enough.
No, he's missing some masculinity somewhere. It kind of gets, mask, and then it goes baby face. Even with the hair and the mustache and the goatee. No, not strong enough.
Okay.
And he looks like he has neck and no shoulders. He looks like he goes, whoop.
A little bit. Well,
like his shoulders just go down.
He's a skinny guy. Yeah, no.
He looks little.
He definitely would have to beef up. Whereas Idris Elba is already a big beefy dude.
Yeah, he's a nice size, and he look
it.
like he can do some James Bond stuff. And give me a chocolate James Bond. I want to see if the brothers can bond it out.
Number 5. Number 5, last one up. Sylvester Stallone, fresh off of his performance in Creed, has been rumored to be in the new Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So here's how this happened. People saw him at the hotel down in Atlanta where the cast of Guardians of the Galaxy is, and he walked out of his room with a script in hand. And a lot of people are saying that he's staying at the same hotel, he's got a script, maybe of the movie, maybe something else. It looks like he might be in the cast.
Who would he play? What would he play?
Well, a couple different things that are coming up, because Kurt Russell is also going to be in this movie. And the big question of the second movie is going to be, who is the father of Chris Pratt's character? And so if Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone are in it, and plus you could always just paint him green, make him an alien, like they did to that wrestler guy who was in the first one. So, I think it could be cool. So there's a question.
I like this one.
Okay, you think
I do. I like this.
I think that'll be a cool thing too. I like the idea of Sylvester Stallone being part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. So
that'll just make me like him all over again because I like Rocky.
There you go.
Everything about
Did you see Creed?
No.
Oh, it's good.
I want to.
All right, so that's our show for this week. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to be on the show like Miss Alma was this week, give us an email. My email here is bigbms@zoho.com. I would love to hear from you. Next week, we're going to be looking at 10 Cloverfield Lane and the Brothers Grimsby with Noah Welday, our former host. We had him on for the James Bond show. We're finally bringing him back. So stick around after this show for That's That and the entire BCAC TV lineup. Miss Alma, where can we find you?
And you can find me at the Studio Inn Lounge on the Esplanade Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. I will be performing during the open mics. Come out, hang out, and have a good time.
Awesome. Those are fun stuff. Definitely go hit up those open mics, and Miss Alma is amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yep.